Hi guys, happy Thursday. Blah. So, today, tarot, more tarot, power tarot. So, if I'm thinking who I'm thinking you are, Lucifer, I'm gonna be pissed off. So, that's all I have to say. So, alright, the major arcana according to this book, the Power Tarot. So, damn throat. Alright, so, major arcana according to this book, which is going to be completely different from the other book. So, since the majors concern significant issues in our lives rather than daily occurrences, their importance prevails over the other cards in the deck. The majors are particularly rich and multi-layered in their meanings. So the deck you will use will be especially important. The more artwork that resonates for you, the better you'll be able to interpret and explain the trumps to the querent. The querent is the person you're reading for. So, the major should be the first group of cards in the deck with which you become familiar with. Like I said, memorize, write down your own definition for all the minor cards, all of it. The major cards. So the simplest way to learn their meanings is to pull a card or two at the beginning of your day and note them in your tarot journal. So at the end of the day, compare their meanings to what actually happened during that day. And you will find synchronicities within that big time. So, pay special attention to any cards that turn up repeatedly. They indicate a pattern that needs to be addressed. So, that's obvious. Alright. And then combinations. I did notice when I first started to read my own tarot cards that I always got the devil. Literally, I always got the devil. And that was just something in my life that I had to... It was a pattern, an old pattern, obvious, that I had to break away from. So, that was a repeating and an occurring card for me was the devil and the tower. Now I hardly ever get that because I don't read for myself. So, alright, combinations within the readings. So, if in a reading for yourself or someone else, try to interpret the cards in combinations by drawing correlations among them. Do you guys know what that means? Like you can make a story out of it. Like say you have the Fool, and then you say you have the Empress. So if you can kind of correlate between what the Fool is doing in his journey between the Fool and then all the way to the Empress, that is correlating, drawing that, trying to connect the dots. So that's pretty much it. So it's rather like following the plot line in the story. What's the tension? Well, who are the players? What are the events that come into play? What is the probable resolution? So that, for me, when I read that for the tarot, that totally completely made everything just make that much more sense. It struck something. I don't know, it struck a nerve. That was a good nerve, so it really brought tarot to me, for me, into perspective. So, Janice, a publicist for a publishing house, wanted to know the outlook for leaving her job and moving to another city to go to school. She drew 4 cards: the Empress, Death. Oh, I said the Devil earlier, never mind. The World, and the Lovers. So the first card, the reason for asking, indicated that the time for such a move was fertile. This was something she needed to do. She needed to nurture new aspects of herself. So, the Death card. What she needed to know about the pending decision indicated that if she decided to leave her job, she would be shutting the door for good on that part of her life and probably on publicity as a career. She wasn't entirely convinced she wanted to do that. So that would be Death card. Regardless of what she decided, she would inherit the world. If she remained, it might mean a promotion and a raise if she left. The move would open the new doors in her life, bringing new opportunities and social contacts. It would prove extremely successful for her. The last card, the Lovers, was the outcome. Since she wasn't seriously involved with anyone at this point, the appearance of this card seemed to indicate that ultimately it would have come down to a choice for her, whether to stay or leave. So, that is what the Lover's card would represent for her in her reading. And then, 8 months after this reading, she was still at a publishing house, but she had been promoted and loved every facet of her work. Took a different turn. Keep in mind that when you do a reading with just the majors, it's a good idea to draw an equal number of minor arcana cards and read them in conjunction with the majors they cover. This gives you I do need glasses. Jesus. This gives you a concise picture of how the energy of each of the majors will manifest and who or what situations and events will be involved. So if that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. It's very easy, very easy. Once you start to learn. So, I'm only going to go through 10 cards today because they are long, long meanings. A lot longer. So, the Fool, key 0. The Fool. He represents the the unlimited potential of the human spirit. Purity of action untouched by experience. The fool is no fool, but an innocent who embraces whatever life brings. His open mind, the simplicity of his motives, and his sheer exuberance leave no room for doubt or fear. He possesses the imagination, creativity, and the innate wisdom of a child. And like a child, he rushes forward without hesitation. He trusts his instincts. Gave it a totally different meaning than the other book did, didn't it? I kind of see it as more in-depth, a little bit better. So, depending on where he falls in a spread, the Fool may also indicate that you're pushing too far too fast. You might be acting in an unrealistic or irresponsible manner. The magnificent exuberance that makes you feel like you're 18 again. Oh, I would love that feeling. May irritate the people who are closest to you. So that is just the basic of the Fool. And then in this book it gives, in a reading, it would, for instance, if the card comes up in your reading, it would be a fresh start or a new beginning. Expect the unexpected. You take risks that shock people who know you the best. Kind of sounds like myself. But you're indifferent to their criticisms. You believe that all things are possible if you trust your instincts. Plunge ahead and don't worry about consequences. The Fool is definitely right-brained. Is it right brain that's more the art side, or is it the left brain? Because I forget. Totally forget. Don't know what my computer is doing. I'm all like. So, okay. Now it also gives you another example. Work. So if it comes up in a... I don't know how to explain this. So if it comes up, work. So it can relate to work. So work. You start a new project, find a new job, embark on some glorious. My eyes are saying words that I want to see. Glorious adventure. Travel is involved. Your enormous enthusiasm infects everyone around you and benefits you professionally. So, within the context of work, jobs, what you do in your work, that is how that card would correlate with whatever questions you had, or if it just pops up. Oh, wow. Okay, I might not be doing 10 cards today. I might not, because these are some really, really long definitions. So romance. So the Fool in relation with romance. So you're not ready to make a commitment. True. Even though you may be pressured to do so, you're having too much fun to be tied down. You're too restless to stick to one person. Sturdy family is the furthest thing from your mind. You're living completely in the now. Life is immediate. How many of you can relate with the Fool in that aspect? I can. I can definitely relate to the Fool in that aspect. So, alright, that was for romance. And then the next one is finances. So it's the Fool in correlation with finances. The check isn't in the mail. Well, that would really piss me off. It depends on how big of a check it is. But it has arrived. Wait, the check isn't in the mail. It has arrived. The mortgage or loan you've applied for is approved. New financial opportunities appear in your future or in your life. Expect increase. You enter a period of perfect faith. You know that no matter what happens, it's going to be okay. So that is the Fool's look on finances, is how I would take that. What about you guys? Alright, health. So this would be the health aspect of the Fool. Definite improvement. You plunge ahead despite your health problems and find exactly what you need in order to recover. They may entail alternative medicine, a holistic physician, or spiritual awakening that dramatically affects your physical self. Remissions occur. However, you may be accident-prone or forgetful. That's me. I am very accident-prone. I'm very forgetful. And I am very accident-prone. It's a Virgo curse. It is a Virgo curse. What happened? What was it that I found it so funny that it hurt so bad? One of my boards had fell off the wall in the middle of the night and woke me up. And yeah, it was one of the heavy ones, and it just came crashing down on my face. Hurt really bad. But yeah, thought it was funny. I laughed at it. So, all right. The Fool's outlook on spirituality. Your quest is underway. You're sampling everything that's out there. Sweat lodges, fasting, past life workshops, near-death seminars, religious or pagan rituals, tantric practices, out-of-body experiences, drugs, dreams, and music. Scratch out the drugs and don't try the drugs. That's your best bet. Everything you experience leads you to a deeper understanding of who you are and what you believe. The risk you take to astonish the people who know you best. You've been seized, you must keep going. And then it goes on to give a keyword, empowerment. So I'm taking it as this is more of an empowerment, like a mantra, or just something, positive at a positive intention. Empowerment. Today is the first day of your life. That is for the Fool. So not 100%. That's just their take on it. So it gives you different, work, finances, health, spirituality, and empowerment, which I think is great. So you can meditate on those. My whole entire computer just went. Yeah, try meditating on those. So, the Magician, key 1. He is the protagonist of John Fowles' brilliant novel, The Magus. Have you guys ever read that? Read it. It's good. So, he he continuously creates reality through his will and imagination. As an alchemist and transformer, he epitomizes the ability to translate ideas into action. He relies on self-confidence, power, and determination to see him through. Love that one. The astrological counterpart of the Magician is Mercury, the planet of mental agility and quickness. He symbolizes creative intelligence, psychic discovery, new beginnings, and the realization that with desire, intent, and focus, all of our dreams are within our reach. I really like that one. I like that one. But it's time for a cigarette. I love this. The way that they give the interpretations to the book. So fun. So different. And yes, I use my psychiatrist's phone number as a bookmark, but why not? So, in a reading, when this card pops up in a reading, seemingly magical influences come into your life, and you intuit or invent solutions to your most pressing problems. You suddenly notice synchronicities that point to a deeper order and organization. You take the unconscious energy of the Fool, sculpt it, and direct it to create what you want and need. So that is in a reading. Synchronicities popping up again. Amazing. I think so. So, the Magician in correlation with work. Success is practically on top of you. You begin a new job. That promotion or bonus you've been looking for comes through. Creative endeavors take off. Your dreams and desires, whatever they are, materialize. Be cautious around associates who use trickery and manipulation to control others. This just gives so much more information to each card. So, and then the Fool, within the context of romance. A romantic partnership grows and flourishes, or you meet someone new under unusual circumstances. The magic that attracted you to your significant other in the first place now seems to rise to newer, higher levels and transforms the relationship. You divine each other's dreams, communicate telepathically. You found a soulmate. I love that one. I love that one. Because there are people that I can talk to telepathically. I think it's amazing. It's very cool. And it's not necessarily romantically. It can be a very good friend or brother. So, okay, the Fool in the context of finances. Your finances improve dramatically. A new enterprise substantially augments your earnings and provides a much-needed creative outlet. You get a break in your mortgage payments, or you get to pay off your credit cards and have money left over to stock away. So, okay, health in the context of the Fool, or the Magician. Alright, health. Problems clear up spontaneously. A shaman and healer, the magician. The magician points to the way to the alternative medical care. Remember that illness is often a wake-up call. Pinpoint what's missing from your life. Then go after it. Listen to the wisdom of your body. A particular dietary change benefits you, and it isn't just a phase. You incorporate it into your life. And I've done that with a vegetarian. Or as the Baptist Church now likes to say, vegetarianism, because we're going to hell for being vegetarians. Very strange. Very strange. So, right. The Magician, within the context of spirituality. Esoteric and metaphysical knowledge provide you with answers to your questions. You join a discussion group or study on your own. By opening yourself to the life-giving powers of creation, you draw them to you. Your teacher guide offers aid and enlightenment and accompanies you on your path. I like that one. I really like that one. Alright, so empowerment. Conscious magic provides the power and energy to change your life. So I would think, again, that would be like a mantra or something, to a positive affirmation, something along those lines. So, the High Priestess. is key too. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get through all of these today. This will be a little bit longer of a session for you guys. Wow. Okay. So think Virgin Goddess, Daughter of the Moon, archetype of feminine consciousness. She is intuition and inspiration. Her wisdom burns from within. She plies her craft in secrecy. Her knowledge resides in the heart, passive and receptive. She guards the gate of the unconscious and connects you to dreams, psychic powers, lunar cycles, menstruation, female mysteries. Her astrological sign is Cancer. Her element is water, and her number is 2, which represents balance. The High Priestess doesn't... Oh, she knows, but doesn't tell. I like that. She prompts us to look deep inside of ourselves and seek our own answers. Alchemy. True alchemy. So, alright. In a reading, the context of the High Priestess. Something is hidden in your life, a mystery or a secret eludes you. The answer may be found in your memories or dreams of the past. Rely more on intuition than intellect. Remain open to information that flows from your unconscious. The High Priestess may represent a mysterious woman in a man's life, a female fatale, sexual and charismatic, who remains aloof and detached from emotional involvement. In a woman's life, she represents intuition. I wonder what that would mean in a context of a gay man's life or a lesbian woman's life. Maybe the same. I'm guessing the same. So work. The High Priestess within the context of work. Things may be slow for a while, but a surprise seizes you, a bonus, a pay raise, perhaps even a promotion or a new job opportunity. A woman in your work environment loves to gossip, but reveals nothing about herself. You come up with a new way of doing something that increases your efficiency and saves you time. So that would represent, I could see that within the context of a work environment, especially if you work with all women. So, romance. So, the High Priestess in the context of romance. Your significant other isn't telling you everything. She's remote, cool, wrapped up in her own affairs, so you play the waiting game. Your detachment about romance in general allows you to direct your energy into other areas of your life. Follow your inner voice. But that's not very positive. Alright, so the High Priestess within the context of finances. You don't have the full story. And a woman figures prominently in what you don't know. She may be a Scorpio, or someone with Scorpio attributes, a secretive, sexual, sly, psychic, vindictive. Probe beneath the surface. Ask questions. Do your own snooping. Keep your own counsel. Interesting. Very. So, the High Priestess in the context of health. Accept nothing at face value. You don't have to tell all the information you need to make a decision about your treatment. Question the diagnosis, the tests, your physician. If the traditional treatment for what ails you doesn't feel right at gut level, don't go through with it. Listen to your body. Heed your dreams and be aware of synchronicities that pertain to your health. Request a healing dream. I like these. I really do like these. These are very different. So, the High Priestess, within the context of spirituality. Your personal path may still be hidden or unclear, but by remaining open and receptive to cues in your daily life, you attain the understanding you need. Makes sense? So, empowerment. Draw on your own mystique and your intuition to achieve what you want. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, so 3. Key 3 is the Empress. So, she's the great mother goddess in her guise as Ceres or Demeter, who created the seasons as a symbol of the ebb and flow of all human life. As Mother Nature, she governs the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. She sets our world in order and grants us the cornucopia of Earth's bounty. She represents fertility, practicality, good luck, and success. Her intuition and insight crosses genders. Her domain lies in emotions, feelings, inner promptings. In astrology, her mate is Venus. So anybody watching this, cough, cough, Venus. So that's a very good one. The embodiment of emotional love, sensual pleasure, and sexual passion. Venus. The Venus. So, alright, in a reading, the Empress within the context of a reading. Your life spells with abundance. You are a nurturer who takes in strays. That's kind of like me. Only with animals and not people. Eases other people's pain and soothes their anxieties. Your openness and receptivity make you a good listener and an excellent counselor. Your home is warm, inviting, and filled with good food. It's also your sanctuary, your sacred place. The Empress often refers to your own mother or someone with maternal traits. That would represent my mother. The goddess. My goddess. Not literal, but in a sense, yes. So, the Empress in the context of work. Ideas blossom. Your plans find the support that they need and and because they speak to other people, they succeed. You open a daycare center, work at the local animal shelter, teach your small children. Your work may well be with children. You inspire the lives you touch. So that is the Empress. And I love it. I love that energy. I love the meaning. It's just incredible. Seriously incredible. So you guys really need to get this book, Power Tarot. Okay. The Empress in context of romance. It's a fertile time for affairs of the heart. Your timing is impeccable. Synchronicities profilate. You're swept up in the sensuous passion of a relationship. Nurture the relationship, but don't mother your significant other. Finances. The Empress with context of finances. It's a good time for investments. Buy that piece of property or that house you've had your eye on. The check really is in the mail. That raise that you've been hoping for comes through. Your debt is consolidated. Financial obligations ease up. By embracing the practical aspects of everyday life, prosperity finds you. So, the High Priestess. The Empress. God, what is wrong with me? In the context of health. Pregnancy is a distinct possibility. If you're already pregnant, expect an easy 9 months and an uncomplicated labor and delivery. Unless surrounding cards indicate otherwise. Your emotional satisfaction lies in anything having to do with your children, family, and creative projects. This satisfaction, in turn, has a positive effect on your health. You benefit from gardening by being surrounded by bright flowers, trees. Even a day at the beach revitalizes you. Take the time to nurture yourself. I love that card. I would love to go to the beach. So, okay. The Empress in the context of spirituality. Okay, you're spiritually energized by nurturing all facets of your home environment. Answers that you need are found I don't know that word. I can't say it. I know it, but I can't say it. Serendipitously, whatever. Through family and children, animals and nature, books and art. Cultivate your fantasies and dreams. Dare to reach for all that you imagine. So, the empowerment part. Nurture all that you are so that you become all that you can be. So, I like that. I'm going to leave it off right at the Empress too. As you can see, these will take a long time to do. So we have left off at the Empress. And then tomorrow I will finish. Well, I won't finish, but we'll continue with the Emperor and go on. So, again, Power Tarot by Trish McGregor and Phyllis Vega. Amazing book. Amazing. Very amazing. So, mask magic. I'm thinking of mask magic now. October, I know, is this next month. Wow. How many days are in this month? How many days are in September, you guys? 30, 31? I'm trying to find out. There are 31 days in September. My phone is not cooperating with me. Okay, there are 30 days in September. So, I don't know when I want to do the mask magic, but I do want to do it soon. I'm grasping more on Lucifer, more on the myth and story behind everything that was pre-Christian, and I'm finding a lot. I've actually found quite a bit. Thank you to Mr. Stephen King. For all your information that you gave me. And somebody actually pointed out the other day, yesterday in a comment, mask magic is actually putting on makeup. It is. It's a form of mask magic. I didn't think of anything like that. So, now I'm thinking, what are my intentions of when I do my eyeliner? What is my intention when I do all this to myself? So that kind of is stuck in my brain. So yeah, mask magic is on my mind a lot. My throat really fucking hurts. Bad. So, oh, that's a whistle. When do you guys want to actually do the mask magic? Halloween? I think Halloween would be amazing. Honestly, I think Halloween would be a really good time to start. And then, yeah, so maybe Halloween. Maybe incorporate that into one of our rituals that we do, all of us. I don't know. My brain is like fried today. Also, oh my god, I tried to finish my book. I did finish it. It's still being written. More stories keep coming. I just keep remembering all this stuff that needs to be shared. Holy crap. The very last chapter, chapter 15, ended in total incomplete. I don't even know if anybody would publish that. If they can publish 50 Shades of Grey, I'm sure mine could be published too. Because it's better than 50 Shades of Grey. It ends in flames. Literal. Almost literal flames. So, it was fun. I think you guys will really like that one. My crazy stories. They're all in there. Not all of them, some of them. And I think you guys will flip when you read it. So. Alright guys. Thank you for watching. I love you all very, very, very much. Lucifer, if you're who I think you are and you're playing tricks, don't do it. Don't like that. It's not something Lucifer would do. The good Lucifer. my Lucifer. So, alright guys, thank you for watching, and I love you all very, very, very much. All my love to you guys. And I will see you tomorrow. So, everybody be safe, have a good day, and all that stuff. Yes, I'm very tired. So, alright guys, I love you all very much, and thank you guys for watching.